What's going on, Card Pack? What's going on, Card Pack? Card Pack. Today, we're going to look at the top 10 baseball cards that went up the most over the last week. And I'll tell you what, 2 players dominate 6 of the spots. And there's a lot of green in here, so you want to stick around and check that out. A couple reminders beforehand. Get the audios from the videos on the podcast. Check out the link in the description. And if you want to get my top sports card pick of the day and join the best membership group, the best group of lads in all of the land, join the Sports Card Society, SportsCardSociety.com. It's only $12.99 a month. It's like 40 cents a day. It's a membership area. You log in. I put up a new video almost every day. Videos are short. They're about 5 minutes or so. Show the card, data, research, reasoning as to why, and we've been doing pretty good. I mean, for instance, recently we were getting this Simone Biles back in March and April for under $20. Here it is going for almost $90. You know, here it is 89. So pretty good stuff. Even in this down market, we've been doing a lot of accumulating, actually finding really, really undervalued cards, but we're still just making quick money on other cards too. So check it out. Plus, you get access to the private Discord, which is an excellent community of people because they actually pay to be there, so they take it seriously and they take sports cards seriously. And if you want to get a t-shirt, check out SportsCardSwag.com. You got some ideas for designs, let me know. Ideas for sayings, because I just don't think there's much for sports card shirts out there. That's why I made this stuff. All right, number 10 on the list, the possible MVP candidate. He's definitely an MVP candidate. The possible MVP of baseball. Shohei Ohtani, 2018 Topps Chrome update, pop count of 1624. This was a guy that me and the society were gobbling up. While all these other cards are going up back in January, February, Shohei's weren't going anywhere. And I was like, this is, the upside of this guy is so much, and I don't see how it gets any lower. So we bought a bunch of them, and he has been a very profitable venture. Let's pull up his chart real quick. And hit that like button. I mean, that so supports the channel. Just please hit that like button. Do it right now. You're watching the video. Be cool. It's good karma. Hit that like button. Come on. You can do it. All right, so let's look at Shohei here. That's the Topps Chrome update, right? Yeah. So this card to start the week was $175. Had a high sale of $256. Latest sale of $233. Let's pull back 30 días. Habla español. 210. 30 days ago. So it's just been marching up. Let's pull back 90 days. Boy, the baseball season's been going on for a minute. It's basically the start of the baseball season here. $123, and he was going up a good amount by then. And he shot up because he was just rocking the world. And it's been kind of going sideways. I still think there's room for Shohei Ohtani cards to go up. This may not be the top one I would buy, but I think there's plenty of room for Shohei Ohtani cards to keep going up because check this out. He is leading the MLB in home runs by 2. He's all by himself. And he pitches, although the other day he had a bad pitching outing. I think he gave up like 7 runs in the first inning or something. But other than that, he's been pretty money. Number 9 on the list, Ken Griffey Jr., my favorite baseball player of all time. 1989 Topps traded base pop count of 12,377. If you're newer to this, pop count means this card in this grade. That's how many of them currently exist. 8 sales of that in the week. Oh, yeah, there's 23 sales of that Shohei, by the way. That's a pretty good sales volume. That's well over 1%. The Griffey looks like it's up about 30%. Let's look at the chart and see if that's accurate or not. Also, I want to get to 5,000 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button. Help me do that. 163 to start the week. High sale of 230. Latest sale of 213. One of the best baseball players of all time. I'm not even a Mariners fan. I live in Seattle, but I'm not a Mariners fan. I'm a Twins fan, which is painful. This card's been pretty sideways for 30 days, which is interesting, actually. Let's pull back 90 days. Because if you're going to... I don't like the pop count on this. This isn't the Griffey I would want to buy first. But... it looks like it's been riding pretty sideways for 30 plus days, which tells me that it's probably hit its bottom and probably get this card for 200 or so. That's tempting. Let's put back 180 days. By the way, this tool I'm using here, this is the Market Movers tool. I'll put a link for it in the description. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month or your first year. Whichever subscription you choose. This is my data tool of choice. You got to have one. You just got to have one to even compete in this market. So this card had a high of 438. We'll say 400. Right now it's going for 50% of that. And before the run-up, it was about 145. So that's probably where the real bottom is. But it's been sideways, but it's been flat. Have this, because when it's flat like this and it's sideways for that long, that's a really strong sign of support, meaning that the sellers just aren't willing to let the card go. And that makes sense, because if it was going for 150 or so before the run-up, it makes sense because of the run-up that the new price, adjusted price, is going to be a little higher. So 200 makes sense to me. If you're looking to get a Griffey, this would be a lower priced one. It's a PSA 10, higher pop count. But I think by looking at the chart, this looks to me like now would be the time, the price anyways, to get this Griffey. Looks like you can get it for, what do I see some listings here for? Oh, there's one for 180. Yeah, I'll put a link in the description for this card in case any of you want to go check it out. Because to me, it looks like this is the bottom price for him, for that card. When will it go up again? I don't know. But it will. Not financial advice, can't guarantee anything, but I'd be shocked if it doesn't go up again at some point. When? I don't know. Robert Puasson, 2020 Bowman BP 145 Paper Prospects. Pop count of 772. 7 sales on the week. Up 30%. So about a 1% sales volume. Let's look at the chart. $21 to start the week, 27 to end the week. Let's look at it over 30 days. I don't know. If I were going to buy this card, I'd buy it on StarStock because of the price point. When card prices are this low, I don't buy them on eBay, because after the shipping fee and after the sales tax, like, this card could be like 35 plus bucks. And it's like, well, all of a sudden, if you're ever going to sell this card, you're probably going to sell it on eBay. So it means you'd have to sell it for probably at least like 55 bucks to even make a few bucks. So that's just a tall order. On StarStock, if I buy a card down here at this price, I don't pay sales tax, I don't pay shipping, and I can relist the card instantly. The only thing I pay is a 5% seller's fee when it sells. So the seller's fee is a lot less than StarStock too, but there's more eyeballs on eBay. Anyways, if I was going to buy something, if I buy anything below 50 bucks, I buy it on StarStock because of what I just said. So I'm not, by the way, this Shohei, I'm probably a hold on this card. This Griffey, I'm a buy. This one, I'm probably a hold. Next on the list, Fernando Tatis, 2020 Topps Chrome Base, number 84. Oh, okay, this isn't his rookie card. Pop count of 193. 7 sales on the week, up 30%. Tatis. It's been a fun player to watch this year. Just straight up, he's a fun player to watch, and he even missed it. He's got 26 home runs, right? Did he have 26? Yeah, he's tied for second, and he missed some games. 54 to start the week, 85 to end the week. I wouldn't be buying this card because I'd just rather buy the rookies. So if I had that card, I would be holding it or selling it. Probably selling it. Shohei Ohtani, 2018 Topps Heritage, number 600 base. Pop count of 2315. 32 sales on the week. Again, about a 1.5% or so sales volume. Pretty solid. Up 43%. Let's pull up the chart. Chart. That's going to be in your head. I'm sorry. Not sorry. 149 to start the week. End of the week at 216. That's a really nice chart over 7 days. It's just like up. Every single sale just kind of went up pretty much. That's a really nice chart. I had this card in a PSA 9. I bought it for $10 in January. That was when I realized, wow, Shohei Ohtani is ridiculously underpriced. I was at my local card shop and I bought it, and I immediately went back and told the sports card society, I said, we got to buy Shohei Ohtani because this is out of hand here, how cheap, how disrespected he is. I didn't know he was going to have this kind of season. I just figured if he could stay healthy, his cards would go up significantly. Let's pull this back 30 days. This card's been fairly sideways. Just looks like it had a bit of a run up here because he's Shohei Ohtani. So I wouldn't be buying this card right now because it's kind of at a high. I wouldn't be buying it. Next on the list, I'd probably sell it. Or hold it. Hard to say. Shohei Ohtani, again, 28. So he's one of the two guys that's making up most of this list, obviously. Like I said at the beginning, I said there's two players that make up 6 of the positions. Shohei's obviously one of them. He's already had 3 cards on here. 2018 Topps base pitching, pop count of 2341. 33 sales on the week, so again, healthy sales volume. About well over 1%. Up 47, almost 48%. Let's pull up the chart. Have you ever seen the show Ted Lasso? It's on Apple TV. I liked it. Leave a comment if you saw it. I thought it was funny. I liked it. There was a player on there called Jamie Tart. It was soccer. And every time he scored, it was like Tart Jamie Tart. They had some good player chants in that show. It was funny. Shohei, there's the card. There's the man. 136 to start the week. Again, this card's nothing but going up this week to 232. I can't buy it when it goes up that much in a week, right? You can't get caught up in that hype. So let's go 30 days. I bet it's going to look a lot like that Heritage one. Yeah, it's kind of hitting a high. But I think these cards could go up. It just, when do you want to take your profit? Because there's still a lot of season left. I mean, I guess we're getting to about the All-Star break now. So there's about half the season left. And Shohei's, I mean, is he going to hit over 50 homers? I mean, on this pace, well over. So, and he's pitching well except for that last game. So, I don't know. So, I still think there's a lot of room for it to go up. I mean, right now, he's got to be the front-running MVP. Or one other player, which we'll get to. Pete Alonso, 2019 Topps base, pop count of 13,277. That is a big pop count. 35 sales on the week. Not that great of a sales volume. Up 47, almost 48%. Pete Alonso, he's a good player. I just can't get myself to buy any of his cards. He's just not someone that excites me. 29.5 to start the week, end of the week at 42. Sorry, I'm just not buying. I'm selling. I don't care for Pete Alonso. I don't know why. I just don't. Next on the list, Vlad Guerrero Jr. 2019 Topps Heritage, number 504 base. Pop count of 3618, 14 sales on the week. So that sales volume is pretty low. I'm surprised by that. Up almost 51%. Let's pull up his chart. Our current, he's tied for second, excuse me. But check this out for home runs. But check this out. He's third in the league at hitting. He's batting .339. So I think right now the MVP race has got to be between Vlad and Shohei, right? Where I'd say Shohei's probably the MVP because he pitches also. But I feel like MVP race has got to be between those two. Let's look at this chart here. So it started the week at $70, ended the week at 105. Vlad was another guy that I pounded the table for with the society back in January, February. Because, again, all these cards are going up. Tatis, Acuna, Soto. And I was just like, why are Vlad's cards not going up? Vlad and Shohei. I was like, just because they had disappointing second years, which was a weird year. COVID, they played 60 games. And Vlad was a little fat. And I'm like, you guys are counting these players out too early. And it was just so cheap. It was like, yeah. So me and the society made a lot of money off Vlad and Shohei. Let's pull this card back 30 days. It's been overall, in reality, kind of flat. I wouldn't be buying this at 105. So the card so far I'd buy is that Griffey. Next, Vlad Guerrero Jr. Again, 2019 Topps update. I like this card more. Better pop count, more classic card. Pop count of 1625, 7 sales on the week. Not that great a sales volume. Up 56%. Let's chart. Start of the week, $60, 116, then 93. I think that this was just a low sale. Let's go pull back 30 days. 30 days ago, this card was about 80. Right now, she's going for about 93. I could be a buy on that card. Yeah, I could be a buy on that card. I mean, it's been sideways like that, and he's going to keep dominating like he is. But I got to get it at the right price. I'm sorry, it's kind of hot in my studio right now. I can feel it coming over me. I like him under $100. I like 90. I'd make an offer on this one. I'll include a link to this card in the description too. I could be a buy on that because this being sideways like this, I see a lot of upside with Vlad, with him being third in the league at batting average and second at home runs. So watch out. Not what I meant to do. There we go. Next on the list, Shohei Ohtani. 2018 Topps Chrome, number 150 Refractor, pop count of 508. 10 sales on the week, up 65%. I was getting this card for so cheap in January, February. It's absurd how cheap it was, especially looking at it now. I thought it was absurd then. Now it's just like robbery. So this card started the week at 465, end of the week at 807. Just a nice trajectory up. Let's pull back over 30 days. That's a really nice gain in a week. I mean, this card was riding around probably about $550, $600. Now she sold for $800. I mean, this is a very coveted rookie card of his. It's classic Topps Chrome Refractor. But I can't buy it right now. I'd be waiting for a dip. So what I'd do is I'd set a price alert here. Click that little button. When this price goes below probably 700, it's probably when I want to take a closer look at it. Next on the list, oh no, that was number one on the list. So Vlad and Shohei made up 60% of this list. Shohei made up 40% of this list. But that's nothing new. Shohei is the man of sports this year. I mean, seriously. Seriously, guys. Seriously. But no, that was the list, like most of your usual suspects. The only vintage guy, legend guy, was Ken Griffey. Everyone else is an active player and a young star. But that's what I got for you today. Hit the sub button, hit the like button. Links for everything in the description, including the cards that were buys, the Sports Card Society, Mark Mover's tool with the discount, sports card swag, all that stuff. Card pack, you're awesome. You're very beautiful. Stay classy. I'll see you tomorrow.